welcome to AGTV. And this is the place to be, let me just tell you. Lucky to have you with us today, and we have an entire hour. It's called Summer Greetings, and let's say our last AGTV show 2 weeks ago, the world was a very different place. And we've been navigating the sea change of all of it over the last 2 weeks. And so we're back from Coastal Escape to Summer Greetings. And my goodness, I'm really excited. So we're streaming here from AGTV on our website, and that's always going to be the place to find us and what we're up to in all the things. And there's so many exciting things coming your way, and I'll be telling you about them. So definitely sign up. Like if you've ever not signed up for emails or our blog posts or any of those things, we love to communicate with you by private text. We love those emails, and we just want to engage with you on annagriffin.com and AGTV. But we're also including our friends today on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page. We have a Facebook Live going on right now. And then we have Instagram Live right now. So really, really fun. But if you miss one of these live streams, you can always go back and watch them. I think at least 9 of them at a time on annagriffin.com. So it's on our homepage, in the header, it says watch. Click watch, and you can see them all. So much fun. Okay, but if you are shopping with us, you actually have to shop here on AGTV, and that's what's really fun about today. Is I have 3 brand new products. I have a special bundle for you. We are going to the archive because it's not really the archive. We got some back in stocks today, which I think are really, really fun. And the Summer Greetings thing is all about pushing the season, right? So Coastal Escape was, let's just get away for get away, right? And I did that. Oh, I went to Florida, had the best time. And then this Summer Greetings is like, we're thinking about the things that we're gonna be crafting for summer birthdays and all the things that are coming up. So I have some announcements before we get started. There is a TikTok Live, 2-hour TikTok Live on HSN's TikTok channel. So that's going to be April 24th. So that's next week. We are the first brand to bring crafts to TikTok Live. So exciting. 2 hours, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And it's right here in the studio. You're going to see everybody and everything in that 2 hours. You're going to get a lot of behind the scenes. So again, it's the 24th from 12 to 2. You are also seeing some things in today's show that are coming up on HSN. And that's Home Shopping Network. If you don't know what that means, Home Shopping Network on the 12th and 13th of May, and that's after our Crop at Home 5 event. So on the 12th, we're on at 3 p.m. Eastern, and on the 13th, we're on at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. So banker's hours that day. So nice, right? Everybody's already happy. We got lots of sleep, and we can have lots of energy, but we will be here in our studio for those shows. So hopefully you will mark your calendar. So exciting. Okay, hi everybody. So great. All right. I'm coming back with the first item in our show, and it's a traditional card making kit that you may or may not have seen yet. Everybody's hating on the TikTok. It's so much fun. Oh, in the words of Sarah Longsworth, she says you've just got to curate who you follow. And the key, I think, is to just don't spend too much time on anything that you're getting served. Really, just like I love to listen to Mel Robbins, and she comes up every time I turn it on. But then I have to go to us because we have a TikTok shop, and our TikTok handle, I didn't tell you, is at the Anna Griffin. Okay, so there's enough of that. All right, look, it's a tunnel card making kit, and so exciting. Let's look at the tunnel card making kit. It's there. Oh, good. I thought our switcher wasn't working for a second there. Hi, this is back to Anna Griffin Studios, where we do everything. We do it all. Aren't we happy that we have this? AGTV is our bridge to the future, and this, my friends, is something that we will not have ever again, and that's because of the incredible cost that this thing is. But let me just go over it with you. All right, so we've got pre-made cards. There are 251 pieces in this card kit that create cards that do this, right? Which I think are so ingenious, right? They're very architectural. They stand. Right, so you send one of these to a friend, it's going to stand up, it's going to remind that person of you and your creativity and whatever it is that you write on the back, right? Everything that we've put together in this is absolutely extraordinary. Die cut pieces. We give you not only foam adhesive, we give you tape that you can use. We give you the envelopes, and we give you, in those 251 pieces, to make 20 tunnel cards. You get perfectly worded sentiments for all occasions, beautiful flowers, and then here's the thing, that we love to make sure that you know how. Now, this is something I think that is very unique to what we do, because we walk you through this step by step, and I think if we're all thinking about, wow, creativity, what does it feel like to be creative? We give you that in a box, and we give it to you in a way that, for me, I think simplifies the whole conversation of creativity. Now, having been a creative human for my whole life, ever since I was little, I really do enjoy figuring stuff like this out. All right, and these cards, because they're already die cut, this is how they work. You nest them, then they're notched. Okay, so this is how the tunnel works. And so neat. You didn't have to measure, you didn't have to figure any of this out, because we did that for you. There's that amazing American ingenuity right there. Love it. Okay, so when you're thinking about putting this together, we've included these wonderful layers. They were die cut out of the center, and they can go inside the card, or they can go on the back of the card. You can use them to decorate. But here's what I love, right? Every single thing about this kit is designed to work as a collage. So you're putting multiple embellishments together, you're strategically placing the adhesive, right? And then you're adding things inside the tunnel to make that beautiful dimensional effect, right? So as I like to do mirror image things, especially as I'm building, but this is the fun part, right? Just like, oh, does that look pretty to me? That's the decision. That's the only decision you have to make. And we've given you all kinds of things to add to it, like, from gold foil embellishments to butterflies, you name it, it's inside this kit. So who would you send a card like this to? Thank you for making so many ordinary moments extraordinary. I think that's just for you. When I think about Griffinites, right? Self-titled Griffinites, you make every single ordinary moment of what we do as a business extraordinary, and thank you for that. So, expressing my gratitude, sending a bouquet of happiness to wish you a very happy birthday. I know a lot of people who were born in May, and that's coming up, and if your birthday is today and you're in the chat, I just want to say happy birthday to you, and so exciting. All right, do we love this? All right, so I see we're sending these to my bestie. We're sending these to Griffinites. These are so beautiful. This would make a sweet fairy forest. Exactly. So there we go. That's the creativity. We get you to the party, right? You have an incredible thing like this, and we get you to the party. And then when you take it all out and you marvel at the things that are inside, you don't take that for granted, right? Because this didn't just happen, right? This is a beautiful color palette. It's a story. It's all about the design of the pieces. And then this architecture part, right? This is pure Anna Griffin going to design school so long ago, right? I don't know if I ever told you. We were just starting on talking about some of those historical things, and that I started out in architecture. And so now I build cards instead of houses. But there you go. It's all here, and it's all to be celebrated. So I think that this is really going to get super fun around here. Now I have some embellishments that I think are very specific. I'm not going to stop the graphic. Nathan. Nathan's with us today. Grayson is on his way to Anna Griffin HQ because we have to have a technical meeting about the TikTok, because it's not this wonderful 1920 1080 thing. This is cinematic that you're seeing, depending on how you're watching us. We like the cinematic. Heather's going, yeah. But for the TikTok, we have to go vertical. Yeah, we'll see. All right, look at this. So Tulip stickers. This, we are 2 days away from Easter weekend. Oh, and I don't know about your yard, but if I had planted tulip bulbs, but they would be up by now. But I didn't bring my phone. But what is up? I hope Grandma P is watching. My peonies are up out of the ground. I've had 2 of them bloom since I got back from Florida, and there's nothing like this giant, beautiful bulb or perennial, and it just adding these to your stickers. I think this is to your embellishment cabinet. This is an important thing. So one of the neater things about our sticker sets is that once upon a time they had 80 in them, right? They are all hand finished. They are die cut with precision. The color is extraordinary. This is not faded. It is not that these honor the past in a way most of the things that we make do not, because the original paintings, these gorgeous paintings, they look just like this. We've just sized them down from all that gorgeousness that they were into something that we can craft with, right? I like to tell people that that's what I do, right? I make stickers, but I make stickers that are, it's part of something that came along before all of us, right? Some beautiful artist painted something that I now own, and then I turn around and make it into something that you can create with. And so all right, tulip stickers. We've got tulip rub-ons coming up. We've got so many beautiful things for your spring crafting, and there we go. Red, red, red. All right. Love, love, love. Stickers are like paintings. They are paintings, right? And we didn't have to do them, but we get the credit, don't we? I think that's always kind of fun when you look at something like this and you've made the composition, and somebody, it's really not about the front of the card. Let's get real. But here we go. Choose what makes your heart bloom. Okay. So when you send this to someone, what you say next is the most important part, right? So choose what makes your heart bloom. That's what I have been in study of that for the last 2 weeks. What makes my heart bloom? What makes me want to continue to spread love and joy and generosity in the world? What is it? It's you. And it's this. Oh, Heather's smiling at me. So okay, all right. I knew this show would be different. I have been so intense on all the things that I'll take all that. Thank you. That I just obviously you can hear my clarity. You can hear that what I have walked through and what I'm working on, and there are so many exciting things coming, so stay with us, okay? All right, so Tulip rub-on transfers. These are those same beautiful pieces of art, and what's so neat about this is that they're tiny, okay? So now we made those 3D stickers tiny. And a rub-on transfer is a piece of art that you can actually use to connect to the surface of your choice, okay? And if you know anything about me, you know that quality is paramount. All right, so it's a core competency, it is a brand pillar, and that quality is the most important thing as we navigate these very uncertain economic times. Quality is the thing that we stand for, right? So getting this, right, so once upon a time, these wonderful rub-ons, they were made in the United States, and they were made with an inferior kind of glue. And we are still working to try and find how we can do this opaque printing, and then add this like tackiness to this so that they release, okay? And when they release, right, they look like they've been printed on the paper. And so you get the credit for creating your very own compositions. They rub on top of ribbons, and it rubs on top of metallic papers. See, straight on, and you can still see it. There's one on ribbon, so Tulip ribbon, completely bespoke custom ribbon, just thanks to the rub-ons. So in these sheets, we're getting 8 sheets. They're all different types of tulips, and there are the French tulips, the parrot tulips, right? Baskets of tulips, and there we go, all gorgeous. And whether it's a sticker or a rub-on, I'm thinking that this is going to round out those crafts that you might be finishing up in the next 2 weeks, or that you're thinking about. Maybe this is a great flower for graduation. Oh, look at that. Create your own china, your own floral china, just like our Lenox china was with these beautiful old world florals. My goodness. Okay, so if you're thinking about all the stuff right here, I would say that the tulips, right? So there we go. I hope you have these. And if you don't, today's your day. All right. We have all kinds of fun things going on here in the building. All right. So I'm going to be right back with, gosh, your very last look at Crop at Home 5. All right, wow, sorry, we were just having a little technical difficulty. My shirt clashes with this. Oh my goodness, total clash, but whatever. So many of you watching right now have already received your Crop at Home 5 incredible box of materials and tools, and I know that you're eagerly anticipating what's happening May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But if this is its last presentation, because we are in the middle of shipping all the boxes, and I just noticed this morning we have this thing that keeps a tally of the orders that came in from the HSN shows, and they have been sitting on this tally every morning since we sold it in March. And I was like, when is this going out? And it went out yesterday, all of them. So everybody's going to be in receipt of their box very soon. And Donna McPherson sent me a picture of what I assume to be her grandson, but maybe it's her son, I'm not sure, sitting pushing the box through the door, and he's got the cutest smile on his face, and I'm sorry, I would show it to you. I left my phone in my office. But okay, so we're getting ready. We're getting ready to have the paper crafting extravaganza of all extravaganzas, and so I'd love to give one last one of these away. I think we are giving one away in the TikTok live on the 24th, so there'll still be time to join us on May 2nd. And then I've also seen how many of you have registered in your swap card with your profile. We're so excited to see you. People have been messaging me, and we are at work on the things that you wanted to see happen before we go live. It's a live stream, but it's recorded, so the event is a scrapbooking and card making 3-day extravaganza. And we're making more than we've ever made before. And I'm kind of glad, because if this is the last create that we're ever going to have, have, and there's a high probability of that, because there is no way. Let me just show you. This is a manufacturing feat, right? This doesn't occur by accident, could not ever occur in the United States. And we have the ability to put on something for thousands of people, collectible pin, right? This kind of stuff, right? Tools, brand new tools, an embarrassment of riches. That's all I keep saying today, right? 3 incredible collections of paper, embellishments, like we're talking thousands and thousands of pieces, stickers. But then what we're gonna do in the event is you're going to learn skills. We're going straight back to basics, right? You're gonna learn skills. This is the swag pouch. This is the stuff we all get. You're going to learn skills that you'll take away from the event in a way that you'll use it no matter what you're crafting and how you're crafting. You're going to learn things that you didn't even understand. Like I show you pretty things all the time. Here, I'll give you that. I show you beautiful things all the time, like this, right? I show you the dies, and then these are coming in the kits, and there's a coupon code today. If you want $50 off, this is really the last chance. And here we go, borders, diamonds, concentric dies. Those are incredible. Now, I'm thinking that I want to give this away now, and I'll also do one next week. So if you're watching and you have not been able to ever attend one of these events, and who knows, this could be the last one. It's definitely the last one in that format, because that's just not going to be possible anymore. And we spend so much time trying to get it right and get it down to an affordable price. So if you haven't been here and you're in the chat, if you've never been to a Create event or have never been to the May event, you qualify here. I want you to tell me what it is that creativity means to you. How does it matter in your life? And I want my team that's watching to find the person that it matters the most for, because we're giving you community. You're getting stuff, right? You're getting learning. You're getting an experience like no other. It's the very best thing that we do. And then you're coming away with it from the event with friendships, lifelong friendships, and you're coming away with a feeling of just, how do I have that continue in my life, right? And that I'm committed to having to continue. That part I'm interested in have it happen. All right, so here in every event we have, at the end of the event, we have a private warehouse sale, and this time, for the first time ever, we have designed product just for the private warehouse sale. And I want to show you these beautiful things. All right, so they're rub-on transfers for the Antique Botanical Collection. There are upside down, all right, rub-on transfers. This is a test. This is a test of the emergency crafting system. All right, Leon, right? This is the second collection. And then there are rub-ons for Francesca. That's just a sneak peek. You can't buy those today. Sorry about that. You have to be in the event to be able to do that. So we have coupon codes that say last $4.50. That's at checkout if you want to come. But if you haven't come before and you want to, I want you to tell us in the chat what creativity means to you. What's the most meaningful part about being creative? Okay? All right, and we're coming right back. interesting reading this chat today. I could just like stop down and really read it all. I love this. Most meaningful for me is to be able to bring hope and bring cheer and as much joy as they bring me. Oh, I love that. Creativity keeps my heart and soul in happiness. That's so funny. As an American-owned business, as a founder, female-owned business, I create jobs for people here in the United States. And right now, it's really hard for me to stand here and say that gets to keep going. Made in America isn't what you think it is, everybody. And I said it. Okay, here we go. Pulley dies. Pulley. This is our incredible pulley dies. These are made of carbon steel. Anybody know what the tariff rate is on that today? All right. This is a very specific type of technology made on machines that don't exist in the United States. This technology doesn't exist in the world except in 3 places. Let me just tell you, you want these? This is it. This is the last of them. They engrave, they emboss, and they die cut. And what is so incredible about these, look at this. It makes a Victorian card. It makes the style of card that was made in Germany, right? In, the late 1800s. Early 1900s are the things that we can actually collect still, the antique pieces of paper. And what we've done, which is so incredible, is that I can dream up something like this. Like I want to create that here in 2025, and I can do that by this kind of technology. And then I'm going to teach you how to replicate this with the papers and embellishments and things that you have. So if you wanted to use those tulips, the tulip stickers, the tulip rub-ons, right? All of those things, gorgeous. Every single beautiful thing. Now, I'm thinking that my mother, she collected all that antique ephemera, like as I was growing up, and I would just marvel at the way that something like this, there weren't envelopes by the time I got to see them, but they did open and close like this. And so what we did with the die set is that we invented the little, what we call it a pulley. That is not the technical term for it, but it is what we can do as crafters, right? This is the piece that we can actually add to any layer, right? So that's this die, this dumb little die, right? We've got smart ones in the middle. We've got 2 dumb ones, and these are actually the mechanism, right? That you can use to cut this out of your favorite matte foil cardstocks, the Shimmer cardstocks. Oh, we have all of that coming up today. Adding, look at our trellis die cuts, every single thing, right? Every single thing. I love this. I love the blue. I like the blue all the way through it. So as you're looking at these, you're thinking, all right, who does this need to go to? It doesn't have to go to somebody that loves antiques, right? I think, even on Fan Mail Friday, I've seen all those beautiful, incredible versions of these where people have really added their style to the pulley card. And so this was a recent reorder that we had of the dies because they sold out in January. And so these are back. Okay, and if you're an AG member, do we have a class on this? I don't know. All the old charm schools are in our finishing school curriculum, so I would encourage you to go back and look at all the fun ways that we have taught you to craft. Okay, now I'm going to stop down and I'll be right back. Oh, you guys, this is so fun. I promised myself I was not going to do this on our beautiful AGTV environment. And I just want to say, I'm just going to back it up. I am so grateful that we started AGTV 3 years ago this coming August, this summer. So summer greetings, AGTV is 3. How exciting. Who has their own live stream network? I mean, really, those big guys, but we have it, and we're just dancing around because we are so excited about all the things that are coming to you right here. We've been producing some amazing things. So it might not be about product anymore, who knows? But if you've got great ideas about the future of Create, the events, I know you want them to be back in person, and that you don't have to say because we hear you. But if you've got a really great idea, share that with us. Share that in the chat, or even, I'm sure you have a lot to say, so you can email us at rsvp@annagriffin.com if you want to say a little more. But please be kind, okay? All right, so Victorian umbrella dies, gorgeous, all right? Beautiful parasols, shadow layers, overlay layers, right? Perfect for a rainy day. All right, so I don't know about you, it was tax day was yesterday. I was thinking, I woke up and I was making coffee and I was like, oh, this is a rainy day, isn't it? oh my goodness. But that giant, this actually works like in a park bench setting as a full-on lawn umbrella, should you want it to. These are so perfectly pretty, and as you look at the things that you could make with it, I actually have, I have a demonstration. Let me just do that. Oh yeah, wow, let's look at this. How many of you, whoa, I'm stuck. Okay, all right, there we go. Thank you, Sarah. That was fun. All right, all you missed was me squatting. Okay, am I close enough? All right, so if you've got your Empress Elite or your Empress machine, right? Think about that, right? This is a really important product that we offer. So here we go. As you have, right? There we go. There we go. All right, umbrella, paper piecing. So this is the shadow layer. This is the overlay of the this is up, not, you have to go ridges down on the paper so that it will cut and emboss and die cut. And then this is gonna be an overlay. So we're doing a 3-color umbrella, and I think that's really fun. So look at that startup. Wow, birthday, beautiful birthday dies. Gorgeous way to start a craft, all right? So die cut one of those big, beautiful things that we are so good at making. And all right, that in a single pass is pretty darn nifty. All right, and had I ever known in my career that I would be able to do something that intricate, that beautiful in a single pass, and having done it on a machine that I designed, I'd have said, that I wouldn't have been able to predict that. But I will say that where we are right now, to all of you naysayers, which I'm not listening to the chat anymore, is that this is an incredible opportunity for this company and this brand, and I'm sticking to that. I am spending my time and energy on being able to receive what that opportunity is and what that looks like. Look at this. Oh, double parasol. I'm gonna have to put that on the big fat envelope. Okay, make a wish. Let's all make a wish. Let's make a wish for the happiness and health and prosperity for others. There we go. Love that. Very, very amazing. Okay, I see, that's cute. Rita, I see Rita saying that we need AGTV with a live studio audience. Well, there's not much room in here. It looks way bigger than it is, but thank goodness we built it. So here you go. Birthday wishes, thank you kindly. Friends, family, freedom. Look at that, thinking of you, friend. The umbrella, what a great, great icon for where we are right now. It's shelter, it's protection. It is gorgeous. So I'm thinking that these are pretty sweet. All right, lots and lots of beautiful patterns. And I know your craft rooms were full of all these things. I know this because you show me We love seeing your craft rooms. Okay, all right, we're, oh, you just want to give it to me? Okay, great. We have a little paper to go along with that. And so once upon a time, there was a thing called an auto ship of luxury of matte foil cardstock. The 12 sheets, 6x8 and 8x12. The 8x12 fits the large Empress plate system. And this is also something that we know and love and that we use every day, and we can't figure out how to get it to happen. So this is a foil lamination on top of our very special ivory pulp-free paper that we make just for our products. So this doesn't exist unless we make it. So that's fun. So there's pink, and we have lots of colors of this. I think gold being our #1 color, but matte foil, my matte foil. Okay, all right, no guest, huh? What's happening? Okay, all right, sorry. It's the wild, wild west of live stream shows. Okay, this is good. Okay, I'm putting my machine away for a second. All right, next we have our, gosh, we always try to put things on sale in the show so that based on what we think you might need or want, right? And Francesca, this would actually be a really good time, I bet you have this, Nathan, to talk about the Francesca collection after I talk about the die storage, okay? So we have this incredible craft storage system that we developed just for you. Now, what's neat about this is that I can actually stand on this box, like I have to put the lid on it. Like I can stand on this box, and I'm gonna show you how, okay, right, here we go. And Sarah, you have to show me it. Okay, so I'm standing on the box, all right? And now I'm gonna show you the box. Look at that. That's the quality that I was talking about. That is the amazing thing that we are able to do as we navigate this uncertain time. There are those dies. They go on these little 6x8 magnetic sheets, right? These are great. These little pouches are great to hold the sheet, right? Hold your idea sheet. I'm not gonna be able to get that in there. Hold your stamps, do all the things, right? This is it says die storage, but you are able to fill this, like, so it's gonna come with a starter set, comes with this is extra, but you see how much more room you have for this. And then I think if you filled it with all of your dies, I wouldn't go standing on it, but you could try. It's a triple walled box, meaning that it's a board. It's paper wrapped in our beautiful pattern. And then on the inside, we have the double wall, the outer box and the inner box, so that's what made it so sturdy. So I wouldn't stand, I did kind of mess it up because I don't have on tennis shoes today, but you know how I love those. All right, so we are launching something this week that is so special. I'm not sure if the email went out yet or not, but we launched the Francesca collection for lifestyle items, and this is, take a look. So on our website, if you go to shop now and you get all the collections, this is such a special place. So we're going down, just go all the way down to Francesca, and it's a pair of shoes. All right, and there we are. Okay, so you see the Francesca shoes. Now the whole collection, if we look at the whole thing, we have flip-flops and slides and fanny packs and mouse pads and blankets and placemats and the whole thing. And these are all print on demand. And you know, I've been messing around with this for almost a year. And so this is all done. You know, third party. It's not done by us. Each item is done somewhere, somehow. Not sure. But I have some. Sorry. This made in America shit's really making me crazy. Okay, I don't know where it's made, but at the same time, I do know that somebody else is doing it. So I got busy and designed all the products, and I love it. The slides are my favorite because I have them in Florida and wear them at the beach. And I did a little video of the mouse pad that's also at the beach of Francesca. And so this is the beginning of many collections in lifestyle items, like the belt bag, right, is I think it's trendy, very interesting, one of kind of things. So as we continue to give you lifestyle products, the napkins and the placemats, they're separate on the collection, but they're so great because I do have those. It's on a microfiber. It's washable. But I like a cloth napkin, and I really love it in Francesca. So fun. Lorraine, she wants Virginia. I want Virginia too. How about let's play a game? How many? Yeah, there's a blanket. Kathy, yeah, there, and the slides, and okay, right. I didn't buy the flip-flops. I'm gonna have to buy Heather the flip-flops. Everything is lovely. So like I said, I've been working on that ever since we launched our new website, and because I knew that it was really important for me to offer my point of view on products, lifestyle products, and this print-on-demand craze. This from like Zazzle and what's the Minted and Shutterfly and what? What? Red what? Bubble. Okay, somebody send me some affiliate links and I'll tell you all about them. But anyway, that's right there on our website as the Francesca collection, and so beautiful. Okay, all right. What are we doing next? Oh, good. Gosh, Denise. Okay, we're coming right back with a special guest. Oh, hello, Denise. I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here, Anna.
Oh, you know what? I'm giving you the biggest, giantest virtual hug that I can possibly give you. It's all gonna be okay. I totally get it. I'm gonna set this up for everybody watching. So it's live TV, right? And when something happens and you want it to go well, and you do all the things in the world to try to make it so, which is very much why I still wanted to talk to you, Denise, because that's how I feel right now. I'm doing everything in the world that I know to do to make it okay, right? So for you to say, I'll still do this, right? Denise had a little conversation with somebody that wasn't nice to her right before she went on with us. And this whole show is about kindness, and it's about love, and it's about spreading generosity. It is not about being mean to one another, no matter what. With all the evil in the world, it is not about that. We are about love. And the Griffinites and our community, I really want to share what you said about this community. Or do you want to? If you feel like you can share it, you'll share it, okay? And I'll shut up.
Sure, I'll share it for a minute. So my name's Denise Walters, and I live in Eatonville, Washington, on a 72-acre farm with several family members. I'll put a little extra in here before I tell you what I feel about your group, but I used to say my favorite place in the world that I've ever lived was Brooklyn when I worked in Manhattan. And that had been true at the time, but now my favorite place is here on the farm. And the reason I love it is because I am retired now, and so I have lots of time and space to be creative. And when you're working a career and it was a stressful career, you don't have time for those things. So I became an AG member a couple years ago, and I have fallen in love with you and your group and the community of other crafters. There's nothing like us as a group, and I'm with you. My philosophy in life is it's the little things that matter, and kindness matters, and what we do for one another matters. So I'm just excited to be here, and I'm sorry for the tears, but that's life.
Well, one, I want to thank you for your bravery to speak through it, because that is what I am working on doing myself, right? And that allowing what's happening to flow through me and not get stuck, and to being open to receive and to love and to love and to love and to love no matter what. So, Denise, you are coming to create for the very first time in 2 weeks.
I am indeed, and I am so excited. My box arrived on Friday. It's unpacked on the couch, and probably tomorrow or this afternoon I'll start prepping.
Now, are you going to do the cards? Are you going to do the scrapbooks, or both?
Mainly the cards. I'm an avid card enthusiast. I make them with my sister. We donate them to nursing homes. And you have made it so simple. I have many of the Simply kits, but I also many of the dies, and you just make being creative fun, and that's what I love about it.
And that was that, and I think that, thank you for saying that. Making creativity fun, easy, simplified, approachable, like all those things. I think that's really, really important to me. And wow, you just gave me the greatest gift. Thank you. So I want everybody that's already into swap cards. So right, that's our private platform. And have you set up your profile yet?
I have indeed, and I added the picture, and I looked for some people from Washington. So
and there's some there are people in the chat that are saying I'm in Washington, and that's really exciting. Goodness, I really wanted to talk to you because of our alignment. You and I are very aligned, and in this year of self-reflection, that what it must have been like to be in Brooklyn and New York City, right? And just no holds barred, right? Just full 24/7 at what you were doing, and then to go from that to this idyllic, incredible place of your own making with your family, and I envy that. So I don't know what that looks like for me just yet, but I want you to coach me. Okay?
Well, I'd say just be open. I first moved to the farm when I was newly divorced and very young, and I hated it, just hated it. It was too slow, it was this, it was that. I came back about 15 years ago, so my perspective had changed, and then since moving back, retired, and I really hardly ever leave the farm. My sister shops for me. I leave it on rare occasions, but I just love being able to come see the lives. I do the finishing school. I believe in growing and learning, so that's part of why I wanted to do crop, was I want to learn new techniques. Yeah. And I love being able to go back, and if I try something and it doesn't turn out so good, I can go back and watch it again.
Yeah, that's true. That's the best part. But well, you know what? What's really, I think, so beautiful about you, Denise, is it says right here on the card that Heather made for you, it says, so she uses the Anna Griffin community and AGTV to connect with people and find creative inspiration. So if that's all that we do for the rest of our time together, that is enough, right?
Yes.
Right? It's about being together. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off there. It's so much about being together, and it's amazing to me that we come from so many different places, and yet our hearts are so many times the same.
Yeah.
And the people that we interact with, they're going through struggles too, but they're still here, and they're still creating. And the community is just everything. So if you don't get on here very often, or you're not quite sure, or maybe you did scrapping years ago and you haven't, pick it up again. Man, it just opens up a wonderful world.
Yeah, yeah. Denise, my heart is full of gratitude for you. And
oh, thank you.
Thank you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. And I want to see you in the craft room. I want to see you on the chat. I want everybody to know you. And and everything's going to be just fine.
Yep, it's going to be a good day. Thank you so much to everyone, and keep watching.
Bye. Bye for now. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm not kidding. My heart is overflowing. All right, somebody stop talking to me. I'm not sure what we're doing next. Okay, all right, we'll be right back with a product. Oh, all right. So I need an affiliate link for Kleenex, right? We need sponsors, people. I think that's what was just coming to me. It was like, all right, we want to keep at this, right? It's about each other. It's about the experience of one another, right? And we're playing with things like these are just things. So what do we do next? How do we do it? How do we do it differently? We're smart. We're all smart. All right, so speaking of really clever, our products that are with dies embedded of them, these are back in stock. This is a really neat thing. This was an envelope seal, cut and embossed folder set of 2. And we give you the envelope, the die to cut the envelope. And then these are all the little seals that go on the back of all the envelopes for all the occasions. I think it's the perfect finishing touch for your holiday cards, your Valentine cards, even these beautiful medallions. Maybe you want to say a happy housewarming to someone, their bows. There are just so many ways to do this. But you see how the little tiny envelope can be the part of the card that is the most important. And then we have the beautiful tulips that we had on earlier, and then the rub-ons that we had on earlier, and the seal. And you get it? Do you get it? Like this is just this is the culmination of all the things in the show today, even the little heart of love. So this to me is oh right, there's this again. Sorry, this card has made it around me for the last few weeks, and I'm excited to show you some of the things that we've developed to let other people that may not know about what we're up to. We're interested in showing people all the incredible things that you can do and be in the world. All right, so envelope seals. Nathan's telling me to move on, but let me just show you some more. It's my show. I can just go and go and go and go, right? And people jump in and out of this show all the time. They jump platforms. They go from Facebook to the website, and they go to website to the YouTube and whatever. Wherever you are, just don't forget to like. Okay, like and comment wherever you're watching, right? Because I didn't understand this. I didn't understand how the world's looking at your relativity or your successes based on how many people like you or follow you, and I've never thought that was important. Well, until now. Okay, more to come in May on that subject. All right, Anna, this is your party. Yes, it is. Okay, take as much time as you want. Thanks. All right, what's next? Oh, okay, we made a bundle. All right, that's right. This whole AGTV show format, we put together some special things, bundle some things from the warehouse that we think support all the items in the show. And this product was the brainchild of Diane Brennan. She was like, could you just make the Shimmer cardstock in multi-packs? Okay, so these are 24 sheets. All right, and 6x8 and 4x9, so we have slimline and the same size as the Empress plates, but you're getting the 2 palettes. So I'm thinking that this palette, this is my core palette right there, that beautiful muted tones, and the champagne, of course, and then we get into the pink and the purpley, and then the red and the silver, and more champagne. Okay, good. Lots and lots of good color. And then the slimline, I think these are great for your Empress Mini. You don't have to cut down a big sheet. It goes straight through the machine and it's tiny. But you see how the color palette, so this is also, let me just tell you, this is not something you can find ready-made, believe it or not. I should start a manufacturing podcast. What do you think? Oh, I'll be the only guest and I'll just talk about it ad nauseum. Here's the thing, this is what we did. Right, so of our perfect palette, we'll just take the world's most beautiful pink. And you see the shimmer, so this is a metallic color printing. It's printed on both sides of the paper, right, in the perfect tone. All right, completely custom dyed. All right, so it's a solid core cardstock made in our colors. Okay, love that. All right, so what's next? We're doing. Oh, okay, now we do have the archive. Oh, good. I thought this was back in stock. What the heck? All right, let's just, deep breath. All right, somebody actually after I think our last show or the show before last said, could you please bring back those banner sentiments? And the request was for, I think there was a specific, I think it was anniversary, but here the Banner Day sentiment stickers are back with us today. Now, what's neat about these is that they're the old mortise cut antique engravings, and these were used in advertising way back when, and we have hand colored them. We've added beautiful fonts to them. We make it easy for you to say something in a lyrical way. So with a grateful heart. Isn't that something? I'm gonna have to send this to Denise. Okay, hold that for me. And then we are celebrating the season. They're joyful Christmas wishes. There's gratitude, Christmas blessings, lots of ways to say thank you. And there are 80 stickers in that set. So what's so nice about that is that you have, like, even just a note. Wow. All right. I'm expecting a lot of fan mail this week after this show. Oh, I got Sharon and Heather laughing. Okay. Best of luck. Sending birthday wishes. Isn't that one something? That's gorgeous, right? That's absolutely gorgeous. So for my friends, so this is an all-inclusive little set of sentiments that are only tariffed at 197%. How do I know that? Because they stack up. Okay, and they're all handmade. All right, very cute. All right, yeah, sneak peek. All right. There you go. This is what you were waiting for. If you're just jumping in, this is what you're waiting for. We have total of four new items to show you that are coming up on HSN, and that is the 12th and 13th of May. All right, we'll be right back. So in the pushing of the season, like my grandmother used to say, the important thought about time at the beach or on the coast, right, are seashells, right? And this is our Seaside Treasures embellishment stickers that are all gorgeous hand-colored engravings, three-dimensional stickers, and they are extraordinary, all right? Now, I live with a lot of seashells. I have starfish, I have my mother's incredible collection of seashells in a cabinet of curiosities in my house in Florida. And for members, we're having a members-only event there in May, and we're going to be live streaming from there, and you'll get to see this cabinet full of her shells. And I think that it's really fun to think about crafting with them for our summer greetings show, right? So combining them with the tropical dyes that I think you're going to get to see. But you see how we've got gold foil embellishments and the hand-painted seashells. Gorgeous. All right, so there are still 80 in the box. Going once, going twice. almost gone. Who needs 80 stickers anyway? Who needs dimensional stickers? We don't need that, do we? We just want these pretty things, and we want it to be easy, and we want it to be something that we enjoy doing together. Okay, so there we go. Happy birthday to you. It's time to celebrate. You see how the seashell really, I'm thinking the Florida Griffinites, you're just jumping out of your chairs right now. You're so excited about all this, and somebody's going, what? Members only in Florida? What? they're driving there now. I hear it. Look at this. Now this, to me, this looks like all that stuff that I love so much from yesteryear. There would be little paintings on glass, and they would be framed, and then they'd have all these lovely porcelain things around them. There it is, all in a card. So there. Oh, I love this one too. Who did these? Those are gorgeous. So special. All right, Linda, who else did? No, I'm getting ready. Yeah, Linda did them both. So special, so pretty. That's really something. Okay, so you want to be opulent with those, right? So that whole 80, look at that, glitter paper. It's like say goodbye. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I know I'll figure it out. But here we go. We have the ability to put these, I think these look like flowers. They're flowers from the sea, right? They are the wonderful shells that we know and love. And I don't know if you've ever found something like these, like the cowrie shell. Or, any, like the turkey snout. That, as I was growing up, I grew up, my parents had a house in South Carolina, and so I spent all summers at the beach, and it was really an interesting kind of experience, right? And now I'm paying the price for it as an older adult with, all that sun damage. But here we go, right? Look at that. Seashell by the seashore. She sells by the seashore. If you can say that 6 times fast without spitting, maybe you'll come to the beach with me. There we go. Okay, look at that. Gorgeous. That's the turkey snout, if you need to know that. And I love that. A friendly hello. Look how gorgeous these are with all these dyes. The die cuts, the blue paper, and look at that. Wildflower meadow and seashells. Who'd have thought? Who would have been able to say that's exactly what was needed for summer? But we did. We did this. Thank goodness we planned this so long ago. All right. Okay, next. I'm coming up with, I have a brand new paper set that some very smart members saw in our last show. And you're going to get to see it today as well. Paradise. We're headed to paradise. All right, this is our incredible new Paradise cardstock collection. 24 sheets of 12 by 12, 24 sheets of 6 by 8. Now, you might remember Palmer, right? Remember Palmer from the fabrics and the paper crafting. Palmer's been recolored in our Paradise palette. And, didn't I just sound like Melissa Kerwin? I did. Okay, palm fronds, seashells. All right, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Some Palmer in there, right? Look at that. All double-sided. New patterns on the back. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Same thing for the 12 by 12. Every pattern, I'll just go like that so you can see the backs. Foil, little tiny foil seashells. Don't these look like little Lily Pulitzer pants? Yeah, okay. Lily would be proud. Okay, I'm thinking this is really fun. And this is was designed to go, all the patterns were designed to go with the tropical dyes, and we have a card kit that you haven't seen yet. We have those seashell stickers. Like, everything was designed to go together. So if you were mapping out your cuts on your large Empress plates, look at that. So these are the tropical dyes. There's a chair, there's an umbrella, palm fronds, and the seashell. Lots of fun. Let's cut them just for fun, because now we're so far over time. Let's cut them, because that's the last item, right? Okay, thank you. All right, so these are those dies that I am cutting, and it's like those, the lounge chair is in repose. And I like that, because if you've ever tried to get one of these metal chairs to do that just at the right angle while you're standing in the baking sun and not under the umbrella, this is the perfect angle for that. We've got trees to shade you as well, and this die set is just adorable. So we're taking, a cue from all the scenes that we've made this year and last year, and you see how it's all in perspective. And that's what's really neat about the dies. I like to call them, I think they're smart, that we've made them in a way that, oh, look at that. Gorgeous color combination, nice little muted palette, and a striped umbrella from the Paradise cardstock. That doesn't get any cuter, does it? Maybe. I don't know. Does it? Bueller? All right. Okay, now Lisa laughed. All right, so it's getting a little unhinged here. Okay, so Paradise cardstock, background, 12 by 12, fold 10 by 7 into the card. All right, we're gonna do that at Create. You use your favorite die set to cut the background, right? Look at that, palm fronds, flowers, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Those flowers are from the Antique Botanical collection at Create. All right, let's make sure the umbrella is shading the chair. Oh, and so pretty. Okay, lots of pieces. This is so nice. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who watched today. And a little seashell to go around. All right, all of this is going to be on HSN on the 12th of May and the 13th, but you can get it all right now here on AGTV, which is so exciting. All right, you see Vacation, Bliss. I'm thinking that there's some, yeah. Let's go do that, right? Heather says she's going on a work vacation with me. Okay, there we go. All of this combined so effortless, and that's where I think we really shine, right? We take the old, we make it new, we make it easy, we make it mix and match, we make it something that you're proud to spend your time on, and really doesn't get any better. Okay. Beautiful like my soul, says Vicky Mose. Oh, I'm gonna just cry again. Okay, thank you for seeing that. All right, so I will wrap this up a little bit. What's that? What? Oh, right, okay. We have a show coming up next week on the 22nd, which is our members only live stream, and it's one of the benefits of membership. So it's $99.99 a year to become an AG member. Now these are our very, 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 very best, most engaged customers. And for that fee, that is not going to be subject to the new tariff surcharge that's coming. I think it's one of the best things you can do for yourself is become a member, because you get these members only exclusive products. You get access to everything first. Not only do we make things just for you, but you get access to everything first. And you're in the know about just about everything, and you get 24/7 access to finishing school. And in our show next week, members are getting treated to this little nugget. Look at that. So the Kirigami diamonds, right? Vellum, rub-on, gold rub-ons. And if you're coming to create Crop at Home 5, this is gonna be in our amazing warehouse sale. at the end, along with so many other products. We have an entire, like, how many? Let's see. 18, at least 18 brand new products debuting in that warehouse sale. So you don't want to miss that if you like stuff. The everything that's coming up at the end of Crop at Home 5 is amazing. But members, you know this already. So I'm glad you like that. I see. Oh, we love it. Okay. That's for members next week on the 22nd. So exciting. All right. So I have, I'm going to give away first. All right. So in the chat, if you're still with us, you're still hanging in there, I'm going to give away the sneak peek items, which were the seashell stickers, the Paradise cardstock, and the Paradise dies, to 3 lucky winners. And you just need to answer this question. What inspired the seashell stickers? What inspired the seashell stickers? And that was a little bit random because I was telling a story. But if you want to put that in there in the chat, answer what inspired the seashell stickers? I'll take this. Thank you. All right. What do you got? Yeah, almost getting the close. Yeah, there's Stacy got it. Okay, all right, Stacy, you're a winner. And the next 2 that answer it correctly in our chat, Mom, there it is, Jackie. Okay, Stacy, Linda, Jackie. No, it went crazy. Okay, so exciting. All right, thanks for participating on that. And if you are one of those people that have joined us for the whole show and you're like, okay, am I the winner of Create? Am I the winner of the Create? This is who won. This is great. Our winner today said, as a 75-year-old, my life has had to change physically, but creativity will last forever. I'd love the opportunity to make new friends in this wonderful community that will last a lifetime. And that's Patsy Elia, I'm not sure. Patsy! I love it. Creativity lasts forever, doesn't it, though? Oh, my goodness. That's just so fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And we are thrilled that you spend your time with us. And members, we'll see you again next week. And then everybody, Crop at Home 5, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All right. Be there or be square. Bye for now.